Yes, greetings in the name of the mighty King, Joe Rastafari. This one is a boom shot, reaching out to all the youths. Watch yourself.
Hi, this is Lance O for the Reggae Wave TV. We're coming to you live from the Circle Village, and it's all powered by the mighty Inner Circle. And today with us, from the Reggae Wave project, we have the band called Stampede Movement. We're going to start on my left and have the band introduce themselves.
My name's Joey, Stampede Movement.
Yo, Vinny, percussion, Stampede Movement.
Blessed Love, Corey, Stampede Movement.
Montague, Stampede Movement.
Fabian Acuna, and bass, vocals.
Here we have a band coming out of South Florida. Has a reggae, rock, dancehall kind of vibe, but we'll get more into their sound. Let's go to my right and start with the first question. Corey, let us know, how did the band actually come together and form a Stampede Movement? How did it all happen?
It happened first by being friends, you know, first. And like any other band, you know, we realized certain people were musicians and we just jammed together. So jamming is always the first.
And where was it that you all became friends? How did that all come about? Where did the whole vibe come together?
I would say the whole vibe came together in like Boca, Deerfield, Florida. You know, from college, then we move on.
Right. When you guys come to the process of making music, making a song, writing a song, you know, there's usually two parts to a song. There's writing of the song, and then there's the music to the song. How does it come first, and what part do you play in the making of that song?
It depends on the song. Some songs I think like Corey brings along. There's certain songs I come up with the bass line and I bring it, and we jam it out, we feel it. They like write lyrics over it. Some songs Chris has that he brings, you know, it depends on, every song is different.
So everybody,
you don't have a pattern that is like, this is how we're gonna write it, this is how we're always gonna do it.
Right.
It's like an organic, just like Fabian said, you know, Joey might bring a verse and then we just start thinking about it and hearing it, and sometimes we've written songs while we were playing gigs before. That happened that way.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know, it just really depends on the moment.
I let the music make the music. I listen and I feed off of you know, Fabian's bass line, Joey's verse, Corey's verse, Chris' guitar riff. You know, percussion to me is kind of a little fill. It's an emotion. You know, there's not lyrics involved per se, but for me it's about accentuating the vibe and the feel of the music. And sometimes it's rough and it's heavy, and sometimes it's cambered, and sometimes it's got wind and chimes and it's sweet to the ear. So for me, I let the music speak to my emotions, and then I let my energies come out, and my energies always feed off the people that I'm on stage with.
Well, I write verses, I write lyrics, and the process, like, I could bring something that I think is, you know, hot to the table, show everybody. If they feel it, maybe we build off of it, or at least build off the concept of it. Everything that we've recorded, I would say, has like kind of had like its slate laid down before I added my piece. Like, I know I would attribute Corey to a large amount of the concepts of the song. Mm-hmm. You know, he come a lot of times with hooks, and what he hears in his head is like a chord progression, mm-hmm. and then that's where like Chris kind of vibe off Corey's idea of a chord progression, and then really take it to the level it needs to be at, you know, and then whatever, work that out. And then the concept where Corey would bring will spark me. That's the inspiration that made me say, all right, what do I know about this? Because I only write about what I know, really, what I see, what I can touch, mm-hmm. what I know you can touch. Right. You know what I mean? I'm not like one to really fantasize too much in my music and take somebody on like a feel-good trip. Nah. Right. Tell you like, you know, the dreams of America got me in hysteria. It's one big cover-up in 51 areas because they're trying to bury us under concrete, underneath the buildings up and down on Wall Street. Cause the rock stars are taking over blocks on, city streets cops on, the neighbors call the cops on, and his pop's gone. Mommy, where did daddy go? I don't know. Is he coming back? I don't know. Damn.
Yeah.
You see me? So.
All right, so obviously you guys are one of 8 bands, a part of the Reggae Wave, you know, that was brought together and conceived by Inner Circle. Let's, you know, this is a big project, and it's a project that's going to boost every band on the project. I'd personally like to get everybody's input and your thoughts. Let's start with Vinny.
I say big up to Inner Circle for giving us this opportunity and the other 7 bands. I think the Reggae Wave is very important. I think the sound of music in this scene down here in South Florida has an opportunity to give to the world. I know that us as Stampede, you know, we believe in the music that we sing and that we make, and I think that that the Reggae Wave is a tremendous project. I think that the opportunities to work with a caliber of producers and engineers in such an amazing facility like Circle Village, you know, I know we're all blessed and thankful for the opportunity, and you know, look out. Hope you can swim. It's the Reggae Wave, man. That's how I feel about it. Whoa!